Hello, everyone out there in YouTube land. Welcome back to Diego Knows. I, of course, am Diego, and it's time for me to get rid of this goddamn abomination movie called Pretty Woman. That's right, Pretty Woman, a piece of shit. Okay, it ain't that bad. It's not that bad. Okay, it ain't that good either. It ain't that good either. All right. Yeah, it's not that bad, but it's not that good. Okay. Sends the wrong message. Okay, it's I don't really understand why it was such a popular movie amongst the women. Okay, obviously guys didn't watch this shit. I'm the only guy that fucking watched it. Even I didn't watch it when it came out. I watched it later. Okay, it sends the wrong message. It's not realistic at all. You know, and the fact that so many women liked it, it baffles the mind. I understand the superficiality of it. You know, rich, good-looking guy. You know, pretty fucking slut. You know, and it's her Prince Charming, Cinderella. It's not Cinderella. It's not Cinderella, okay? It's a fucking street hooker that entered the fucking Twilight Zone, all right, and never got out. That's what this movie is, all right? It's not realistic at all, and it does not deserve the status that it has. I mean, this movie gave Julia Roberts her career, okay? And, and unfortunately, we had to endure a lot of her fucking bullshit movies because of the success of this fucking movie, all right? That's what we had to do with, the Stepmoms. Remember that piece of shit? Remember The Pelican Brief? Yeah, remember Flatliners? They're not the one with fucking Ellen Page. Yeah, I said Ellen. That's right. I said Ellen with Ellen Page, not the remake. I'm the original one with Kiefer Sutherland, and Jason Patrick, and he wasn't in that. That was the guy she was fucking behind Kiefer Sutherland's back. Sorry, I get him confused. You know what I'm talking about though. She did a lot of fucking movies, man. Come on. Though, what was it? The Runaway Bride. My Best Friend's Wedding, which is actually good. I'm gonna probably have to review that one. I got a story about that one. But yeah, she's done a lot of fucking shit. She's still around. She's doing shows on Netflix now and stuff. Not so much movies. But fucking Eat, Pray, Love. Oh my God, you women love that movie. So fucking. I didn't get what's so fucking great about it. Big fucking deal. She goes around the world and bones a lot of guys. Big fucking deal. Anyway. So eats a lot of fucking food. Yeah, she does that. I guess that's the romantic part of it, is her and the fucking food. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, so this is gonna end my review. This is part 16. So who gives a fuck? Who fucking knows? I know so many videos. I'm dissecting this fucking movie. And I'm almost done. Okay, I'm almost fucking done. Now I give you a straight man's point of view here. I don't fucking bullshit. I got nothing to gain by lying to you. So I'm gonna tell you the fucking truth. The real question is, can you handle it? Can you handle the truth? We're gonna find out, but I don't think you can. Honestly, I don't think you can. Nope. All right. So here we go. Okay, let's finish up this goddamn movie. Okay. So where we left off last time, obviously, Vivian, typical fucking third act structure of a rom-com. Okay, the two protagonists fucking break up. Okay, someone chases the other person. This happens every fucking rom-com. There's always someone fucking running, physically running at the end of the fucking movie to chase the other person. Okay, and that's what's gonna happen here too. All right, so basically they split up because this fucking street hooker who now has $50,000 worth of clothes that he paid for, that her trick fucking bought for her. Now she feels entitled. She feels like she deserves a lot more. And in some sense she does. She deserves a better life than the life that she has given herself, than the life that she chose to live. She does deserve something better. Okay, that does not make her above taking advantage of other people. Okay, if she really wanted to show this guy, she would have given all that shit back. This isn't what's important to me, okay? These $30,000 Valentino dresses is not what's important to me. What's important to me is your love, that you love me, and you respect me. No matter how many cocks I've sucked. Yeah, that's what should have happened. But of course it ain't gonna happen. She's gonna fucking walk out of there with the fucking $50,000 worth of fucking shoes and Gucci and Valentino and all the other fucking shit that he fucking paid for. Okay, she's gonna walk out with all that. Okay, that's gonna show him that she wants everything. She wants the fairy tale. Yeah, like she fucking deserves a fairy tale. You're no fucking Snow White. Okay, you're a fucking whore. That's what you are. You're a fucking whore. Okay, you're not high value, but you seem to think you're entitled to a high value man. Hey, how's that for a message, huh? Whoa. And you women say we're the ones that are unrealistic. Oh my God. Anyway, you gotta remember, ladies, sex for you is easier than it is for us. It's easier. Not for Ed Lewis. Ed Lewis can get sex easier than you can. But when I'm talking about basically and realistically, okay, it's a lot easier for a woman to get sex. It's a lot harder, no pun intended, it's a lot harder for a woman to get a valuable man to commit to them. That's a lot harder for you. You've got your problems, we've got our problems, okay? Now, a guy like Ed Lewis is going to have no problem getting laid, okay? Unfortunately, most of us are not Ed Lewis. We can't pull that kind of ass just by fucking walking into the room, okay? We actually have to do shit, okay? Unlike this fucker. But anyway, so of course he's in love with him. Everybody would be in love with him. Gay guys are in love with him. Anyway. So the point is that she breaks up with him to show him because she wants more. He's not willing to give her more, but he does pay her. What the fuck? She's got $50,000 worth of clothes in her hands. What the fuck? She give a shit about $3,000. She just gives it to her slutty, drug addicted fucking prostitute roommate, and tells her, here, this is your fund to go to cosmetology school fund because I believe in you. I think you got potential. And what does she do? She fucking hauls ass out of there. Doesn't stay to watch her best friend fucking pack up all her shit and leave. Hauls ass out of there to go fucking score some fucking drugs. You just gave her $3,000. What do you think she's gonna spend it on? Okay? She's a fucking drug addict. Anyway. But that's their happy ending. So anyway, which sucks. I actually like Laura San Giacomo. I think she's sexier than Julia Roberts. I'll take Laura San Giacomo any day of the week over Julia Roberts. But anyway, that's not here than there. So she decides to pack up her shit. She decided that she's going to change her life. She listened to It Must Have Been Love by Roxette. Yeah, I know. Mainly she passed away. Marie Fredriksson did pass away in 2019. But I remember her music, and I love that song. I still do. Still love Roxette. They were great. What in the world could make your brown-eyed girl turn blue? Yeah, 1989 was quite a year for me. Let me tell you something, all right? A lot happened to me in 1989. Anyway, we're not talking about that, though. That's just when this movie was filmed. Okay, so that happens here. She leaves. She packs up her shit. She gives Kit the fucking $3,000, where she's gonna go buy drugs with. Okay. Meanwhile, Ed, he checks out of the hotel. He goes downstairs. He talks to Barney Thompson, who's the hotel manager. Now, Ed is very dismissive of people. He's very stoic. He's very nonchalant. Very morose. Okay, so he doesn't really like look at people as he's just starting to, and he blew off Barney Thompson, the hotel manager, earlier in the movie. Like he walked away before he could even give him his card, But now he's got this fucking box, and in that box is the $250,000 diamond and ruby necklace that he let Vivian wear when he took her to the fucking opera in San Francisco on his private jet to go see La Trovazia. Okay, and he doesn't want to give it back, so he gives it to the hotel manager and tells him, hey, listen here. Can you give this back to the fucking the jewelry store, or whatever, on my behalf, because I'm checking out of the hotel right now. I'm going to the airport. Okay, so he asked Barney to return it for him, and he says, "Well, may I?" He wants to open it up and look at it, so he does. And of course it's real. And yes, and actually, as a matter of fact, that diamond ruby necklace was real. It really did cost $250,000. Okay, so yeah, can you imagine what would have happened if they'd lost that while they were filming this movie? It was real. Yes, it was. Okay, so Barney gets Daryl. He says instead of fucking getting a cab for Ed Lewis to take him to the airport, he says, "Oh no problem, sir. I'll have Daryl, my limousine driver, take you wherever you want to go." Okay, so he calls for Daryl. Okay, to take him anywhere he wants to go. And then he looks at the necklace. Barney looks at the necklace. Now, Barney, of course, is played by Hector Elizondo, the famous Puerto Rican character actor. You might remember him. He's done a lot of shit. But this movie was directed by Gary Marshall, and Gary Marshall put him in a movie a few years ago. I think it was called Valentine's Day, or it might have been called Love Story. I don't know. It was one of those ensemble casts. Anyway, he was married to Shirley MacLaine in that movie, and she reveals when they're both in their fucking 80s that she had an affair. And he's like, that's the story arc for their story. You ladies out there know what movie I'm fucking talking about. I'll have to review it eventually. I can't remember if it's New Year's or if it's Valentine's Day. It's one of those fucking ensemble rom-coms that Gary Marshall directed. Okay, just like he directed this one. Okay, anyway. So, Hector Elizondo. He was also in Beverly Hills Cop 3. All right, but anyway. So he says, Barney says, he looks at this diamond and ruby necklace. He says, it must be very difficult to let go of something so beautiful. Of course, he's not talking about the necklace. He's talking about the fucking street hooker that billionaire Ed Lewis is in love with. Okay. And he says, my driver, Daryl, also drove Miss Vivian. Yes, he said Miss Vivian, the cocksucking hooker, home yesterday. I'll take care of it. Yeah, so yeah, hint, hint. He knows where she lives. He's gonna take you to fucking, you need to fucking go hook up with that fucking, that hooker. For real, put a ring on it. For real. Because she deserves respect. And she also deserves a fucking AZT. That's the fucking, that's the prescription drug for AIDS. You didn't get her some of that as a gift. And check yourself out too. God damn it, dude. I know she has a condom collection, but like, come on. Can you honestly tell me that fucking Ed Lewis wore a condom when he was fucking her? Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no, dude. He's probably itching where he shouldn't, okay? He's got these fucking sores popping up all over his fucking cock right now. He needs to stop at the fucking at the doctor's office first before he goes see Vivian. Anyway, you know that fucking fluid they have in the barbershop? You know, you ever been in a barbershop? You know, they got that blue liquid, they stick the combs in there and they pull the combs out of that blue liquid, you know, before they comb your hair, they touch your hair with the comb. Okay, well, he needs to fucking soak in that for like a good fucking half an hour before he goes anywhere. Honestly, all right. So that's going on, and of course, Barney tells him, "I'll take care of it." Of course he will. All right, we never see him again. All right, so Ed sits in the limousine, and they're not playing fucking "It Must Have Been Love" by Roxette this time. No, you don't get that song. He gets Funky Cole Medina. Funky Cole Medina. No, I wish some Tone Loc would have been great in this scene right here. It came out that time. It came out right at the same time. All right. So he sits in the limo. It's raining. Of course, it's raining outside. Okay. He goes to Hollywood Boulevard for some fucking reason and decides to buy some flowers off of the fucking store. And he actually walks right by fucking Kit. Yeah, Kit, fucking Vivian's roommate, Kit, the fucking drug addicted street hooker. All right, and she starts mentioning nonchalantly about to some other fucking hooker about how she's gonna fucking use the $3,000 to go to cosmetology school or some bullshit like that. We don't give a fuck. We know she's gonna spend it on drugs. So anyway, he buys the fucking flowers from the fucking hooker section of fucking LA and gets back in the limousine. All right, and that's the last time we see Kit too. All right, so that's going on here. He gets back in there. Okay, and we start hearing the La Traviata music, okay, which is the opera that fucking Vivian was crying about when she went to the opera in San Francisco on his fucking private jet. All right, remember he told her, like, if you can understand the opera, you can understand me. Yeah, right, get the fuck out of here. Anyway, so we're playing the La Traviata, the opera music, okay? I guess that's what he's listening to, okay? As the limo with Ed sticking out of the sunroof. Yeah, of course he is. Because, like I said, someone's got to chase somebody, right? He's sticking out of the sunroof. He's got an umbrella in one hand, and he's got a fucking bouquet of roses in the other. All right? Okay, and he's holding the umbrella, yeah, and the flowers, and he drives over to, and they drive over. This is the sad part, is during the scene when Daryl, the limo driver, is driving, because obviously he knows where Vivian lives. He drove over there yesterday. He drives over a flock of birds. Like, I'm sure he killed a few birds during that scene there. If you look at it again, I mean, he fucking ran right into those birds that were on the street, okay? And not all of them flew away, all right? So he drives over the fucking birds, okay? And he's sticking out of the fucking sunroof of the fucking limousine, okay? And of course, Daryl pulls over right in front of fucking Vivian's apartment. Vivian just happens to be looking out. I guess she didn't finish packing yet. She was just waiting for something to fucking happen, right? Yeah, okay? And she just happens to look out her window there of her fucking shitty fucking hotel apartment that they're behind on the rent on. And she looks out the window and she smiles, okay? She smiles when she sees fucking Ed Lewis sticking out of the fucking sunroof. And he's all in love and happy, like he just fucking shot up on some fucking crystal meth, all right? And he jumps off. He doesn't fucking get out of the car through the door. He actually climbs out of the fucking sunroof of the car. So he exits the car from the fucking sunroof and jumps off the top of the fucking car, all right? Holding the umbrella and the fucking flowers, all right? He jumps off the top of the limo and he goes for the fire escape ladder. He doesn't go inside the fucking building, even though he can clearly see Vivian there and she can easily let him up to her room. No, he decides to fucking reach for the fucking fire escape and start climbing that fucking thing in his fucking $1,000 fucking three-piece suit, all right? Okay, so he climbs up the ladder, okay? And Ed's like, really? And what he means by that is she's all the way at the top. Okay, this is like a 5-story building or something, and her room is at the very top. So he's scared of heights, remember? That's why he's climbing up the fucking fire escape ladder, because he's afraid of heights. Makes a lot of sense, right? Anyway, he's scared of heights, okay? And also he really, oh my God, the 5th floor, really? Really? I gotta climb all the way up there? You know, the 5th floor, Vivian, really? And she's like, it's the best. Just like my AIDS-infested pussy that's got crabs flying all over it. Yeah, exactly. Get it? The best? That's the fucking running gag when he's got the penthouse where he's the best. He only gets the best even though it's not good for him. Even if it's not good for him, he still gets the best. So now he's gonna try something different. He's gonna fall in love with and commit to a fucking street hooker, an AIDS-infested fucking tramp. So that's the best. Yeah, I know, ladies. You're getting your vibrators out right now watching this scene, aren't you? Yeah, sure you are. Anyway, moving right along. Okay, so that's going up. So he's climbing up the fucking fire escape. He climbs up with the flowers in his fucking mouth. All fucking goddamn Douglas Fairbanks style. All right? The flowers in his mouth. Okay, and he's sticking to the wall. He's scared. Like that. He's climbing up the fucking wall. He's climbing alongside the wall on the fire escape. Well, she finally realized that he's a fucking pussy. He ain't gonna make it up five flights of stairs. He's probably never gone up that in his entire fucking life. So she decides to meet him halfway. She starts coming down the fire escape instead of just watching him make a fool of himself and emasculating himself, and acting like the fucking, remember she said earlier in the movie that she had a fantasy about a fucking well-hung fucking white knight crawling up the fucking, the rope to the top of the tower that her evil stepmother imprisoned her in, and going in there and fucking plowing the fucking field. Okay, and then asking her that he's got telling her that he's got a condo he can set her up in whenever he's in town and wants a piece of ass. Okay, well now it's happened. Now it's a reality. But he's not much of a white knight because he's scared. He's against the wall. I definitely would go through all that shit. If I was scared of heights, I would definitely do it for a fucking street hooker. All right. So he puts himself through this peril, this fear that he has. He's exercising his fear. Get it? He's afraid to commit. He's afraid of heights. So they're combining these two psychoses, these two phobias together. Get it? All right. So he's climbing up there. She meets him halfway because obviously he's got to do all the work. She doesn't do shit. Just be there, right? And he'll fall in love with her. All she has to do is offer her pussy, and he'll fall in love with her, just like that. All right. She doesn't do shit. And in fact, she can still suck cock. He'll still be in love with her. He'll still spend his money on her. All right. So anyway, yeah. So he climbs there. He's got the flowers in his mouth. Okay. He's afraid to look down. He's scared to death of looking down. Oh God, with the flowers. Oh God. Just like that. Okay. And he meets her halfway. Okay. And she opens and opens his arms to her. He opens his arms. Once he meets her halfway down the fire escape, he opens his arms to her like, I'm here. I would have been just like, hey, Vivian, zip. That's what I would have done. But yeah, you ain't going to get that in this movie, right? All right. Yeah, he opens his arm to her. I would have opened my fucking zipper to her. That's what I would have done. Right there in the fire escape. That's what I would have done. Okay, and of course she comes down. Now she comes down. Because I guess he made it halfway and she decides to meet him the other half. So he goes up. Now he's in her fucking face now. So Vivian, what happens after he climbs the tower to rescue her? And she's like, she rescues him right back. And then sues him for alimony and takes all his fucking possessions. Yeah, right. She's getting paid, dude. She's still hooking. Just on a higher level. She's still hooking. She didn't change. She still fucking miss hypergamy. Yeah, and you believe that shit? That fucking ending line? So what happens after he climbs a tower to rescue? He didn't fucking rescue shit. He didn't rescue a goddamn fucking thing. She's a charity case. It's a charity game. If this was realistic, you'd get tired of her. Okay, you'd pay her off. You get tired of her after like 2 weeks. All right, get the fuck out. Here, I'm gonna give you your money. I'm gonna set you up in college. Go back to fucking Jerkwater, Minnesota. Go get the fuck out of my life. You gave me AIDS. That's what I would have done. That's what he's gonna do. But you're not gonna see that because there ain't no sequel. All right, they both died of AIDS like 5 years later. All right, yeah, I wonder where they got her from. All right, so she says that bullshit, and what really pisses me off about this ending here is that he needed her to rescue him. Like there was no like ordinary girl. Like let's say a girl who's a fucking who's a lawyer or something, a girl who works in advertising, or who works in finance, or even the concierge at the fucking hotel. Okay, he could have easily have fallen in love with any one of these women, provided that they were reasonably attractive. Okay, and they don't fucking hook. And they could have fucking pointed that out to him. Anyone, even a platonic friend could have pointed that out to him. That hey, listen, you got daddy issues and you're afraid to commit. You should do something about it. Anybody, even guys could have pointed that out to him. If he had any friends. Anybody could have pointed that out to him. You didn't need to fucking fall in love with a hooker for her to teach you that, you need to be open to love again. You need to find the courage within yourself to open your heart, even though you're afraid to, because your daddy left you. Get the fuck out. Men don't have these problems. Okay? Not like this. Not like this. Okay? A guy will fucking say whatever he has to say to fuck a girl. Okay? He'll tell her he loves her. He'll treat her like he loves her even though he doesn't. He'll do this stuff just to keep that pussy coming on a regular basis. And he's a high value man, so he's already got pussy coming at a regular, but he don't need to fucking lie. He don't need to pretend to fucking be in love with a woman to keep her. Okay, there will always be a rotating rotating line of women wanting to fuck him. Okay, he has no problem in that department. All right, so why the fuck would he need some hooker, a woman that he has to pay for sex, to point this out to him? Okay, isn't it so fucking obvious? We don't need all of this shit. Okay, he can watch a fucking I Love Lucy episode and figure this shit out. Okay. And Christ, this is like, God. All right, so that's the end of the fucking movie. They live fucking AIDS infected ever after for the next 5 years. They both died at the fucking free clinic because she spent all this fucking money. All right? That's how it fucking ends. In AIDS. Yeah. And that's again a Pretty Woman. Once again, I don't know what you women saw in it. I really don't. I don't see what the appeal is. It's hypergamy 101. It's just teaching women that fucking, it doesn't matter what kind of lifestyle you live, okay? Even a street hooker covered in AIDS and drugs, okay? Because in real life, that's what they were. That's what they are, okay? Not this fucking stripper, not this fucking hooker with a heart of gold, okay? Who forces her clients to all wear condoms and doesn't drink and doesn't do drugs. Bull fucking shit. Bull fucking shit. And doesn't have a pimp. Yeah, right. No. This is all sorts of fucking bullshit. Even the prostitutes aren't realistic in this fucking movie, all right? Much less the romance, the love story. This ain't gonna fucking happen in real life. And ladies, I hope you're smart enough to realize this. What really scares me is all the fucking middle-aged women that watched this movie and kept telling me how great it was and what the message was so good and warm and endearing. Get the fuck out of here, okay? Get the fuck out of here. You're old enough to fucking know this is fucking bullshit, okay? And this fucking shit belongs right after fucking Star Wars, okay? That's how realistic it is, okay? Like, come on. This is crap. This is a crap story. Well acted. It really is. The locations are awesome. The timing is good. Okay, the problem is the fucking script, okay? It's not believable. It's not believable that this would ever happen, okay? So why would you do it? Why would you fucking do it, okay? You got to have some sort of plausibility in there somewhere, and there's none. There's none. This is not, a guy like him would not fall in love with a woman like her. It just wouldn't happen. Women like her, and I've known women like her, do not act like her. And men like him, and I've known men like him, do not act like him. Okay? They just don't. So I don't see what the fucking appeal is. They made a movie based on a Roy Orbison song from 1964. Okay? Which is basically like, oh, I want a pretty girl. Okay? I wish I could get a pretty girl. Oh, this pretty girl likes me. She's walking back to me. Yeah. Well, Roy Orbison was an ugly motherfucker, right? He wore fucking sunglasses all the fucking time. No, it's like they're reversing the rom-com script. They're making her be the one to win him over, and once she's got him, she can play him. Okay, she can use the push-pull technique that I talked about a few videos ago, where she can fucking get him to keep pursuing her now. Okay, pursue her. But in order for a man to pursue you, you got to be valuable. You got to have something they want, and it can't just be your pussy. And no one gives a shit about the personality of a fucking street hooker. Nobody. Even guys that aren't billionaires, that aren't good looking, well hung, charming, smart, successful, rich, fucking billionaires, even they don't give a shit. Guys that aren't any of that stuff don't give a shit what a street hooker thinks or what her personality is. They don't. Sorry, this is straight man's point of view. It's the truth. It's the fucking truth. It's the fucking truth. All right, anyway. This concludes my review for Pretty Woman. I'm glad I'm done with it. It wasn't completely bad, but like I said before, it's just the message is wrong. The message is wrong, okay? And this thing catapulted, Julia Roberts and Richard Gere. But Richard Gere fucked himself off when he did an impromptu speech criticizing China at the Academy Awards. His career has suffered ever since then. That's why he never really became a leading man again. But Julia Roberts enjoyed Queen of the Chick-Flicks for the next fucking 20, 25 years. I mean, really, a lot longer than she should have kept it. Honestly, come on, all right. But she did. Okay, I think she made peace with her older brother Eric too. I think they're on speaking terms now. But anyway, but we all know who Julia Roberts is. We all know what kind of bitch she is. She fucked a lot of guys, She fucking left Kiefer Sutherland at the altar to go fuck his best friend Jason Patrick. Then she dumped Jason Patrick. She was married to Lyle Lovett for a good fucking 20 minutes. Remember that? Lyle Lovett, yeah. Okay. And who the fuck? Now she's married to her cameraman or some shit. Yeah, her cameraman from one of the sets, and they've got kids together now and shit. And he spends all of his time fucking surfing. He doesn't even fuck her. So I'm pretty sure she pays a bunch of guys to fuck her now. Yeah, that's pretty much it, So anyway, yes, so that was it. That was Pretty Woman. Hey, if you like it, you like it. I ain't gonna judge you for liking the movie. I know a lot of women like the movie. I'm just telling you what I think about it. I'm telling you what a straight guy thinks about this fucking movie. Okay, and I don't think much. All right. Anyway, so thank you for watching my reviews of Pretty Woman. I'm actually gonna take a break right now from the chick flick destruction. I will be back soon with it though, and then you'll know what my next chick flick is gonna be. Right now, I watched Black Adam. The new Black Adam movie with The Rock, and I gotta say something about it. So that's my next review, is gonna be fucking Black Adam from 2022, because I got a lot of fucking say about that. All right? So I understand if you don't want to watch it, okay? But that's what I like. I like superhero movies, all right? And it's not a superhero movie. Okay? Anyway, so thank you for watching this long. Thank you for watching my chick flick destruction series. I'll be back again soon, and we will review another fucking chick flick from your fucking past. And I'll tell you the real truth about what this shit's all about, all right? So thank you for watching this long, and I'll see you soon on the next one. Bye.